sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Las Vegas Raiders. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And a short kick taken at about the 16. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Roethlisberger quickly to the flat. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Roethlisberger, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes this Washington 7. Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And down it goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Mariota. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down,
he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
For the Raiders.
Two-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2nd down and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
He was tackled at
the drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
And the Washington 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Look, there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st down, Washington.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Raiders nothing.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Walton. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Mariota now from the 50. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Mariota.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
It's 4th down.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Able to find Waller. That's complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mariota over the middle. He's got Tyrell Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. For it with Jacobs. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. From the gun, Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Clelin Ferrell in there to and take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
At the 46-yard line. A pickup of 15 yards. But it's now 3rd down.
He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st down, Washington.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This time, Roethlisberger will throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
At the 34-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington 1st down.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas, as the 1st half is winding down. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes this Washington 14. Raiders nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone.
In your face!
And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. That holding call set them up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. When that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Taken about 7 yards deep. Set to get this drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Fielded just inside the 30. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger, and he's able to find Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose That little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And it is now 21-0.
This is Washington 21. Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer.
For the extra point.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Now this throw caught left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
6 yards. First down, Washington.
Roethlisberger will throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for Perriman there, he's got it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. Ben to throw again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
2-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat able to get him for a loss of about 3.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
A lone second remains now in this third quarter. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it? They
really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give them 6 yards in the first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Antonio Gibson, the ball game.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
12-yard line.
Now Mariota. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Waller taking it in over the middle. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now Mariota on 4th down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
That's good.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They go with Jacobs, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Gibson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Following the interception here, Mariota. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now for this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
This time, Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Up to his own 17-yard line.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted. The Raiders.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.